What is up, guys? I am Blackout, and welcome back to Civilization 6. Hope everybody's doing alright. So, if you weren't around last time, basically, little recap, we built our new city here, our 5th city of Aberdeen, and we developed some of the plot. We had a volcano erupt, destroy some of our farms here to the north, and we had to deal with some of these pesky barbarians. They were able to kill, or no, they didn't kill my scout, but they injured my scout. I sent my military to intercept them, and they've been giving me a hard time so far. I had to retreat some of my forces just to get them to safety so we could heal them up. But we got another archer in here, fresh archer. We got the first hit on him, and I'm just waiting until the area is secure, so that way we can push up and get a new settler, and we're going to try to build a new city here. Try to get us some iron and a second source of olives. That's pretty much the plan. And we're just going to keep going with it now, so once our guys kind of heal up, can kind of move them back into the action. And there we go, we finished our heavy chariot, so we can send in some reinforcements. And let's see. Okay. Okay. I am going to build an aqueduct here. Or you know what, never mind. I don't need one right now. What should I build? Maybe more military. Why not a light cavalry unit? We'll build a horseman. You shall just dominate them with overwhelming force. Decisions. Why not? I'm gonna build a I think we should build another wander. Do we have space for it? Let me see. Yes, we do. Okay. So we're gonna start trying to construct the Colossus World Wander. That will give us +1 trade route capacity, so we'll get an extra slot for another trader. And we already got a second one, like a second trader slot, because we finished our lighthouse, which is nice. The Colossus would also, so it must be built on coast adjacent to land in a harbor district, which we can do. It'll give us +3 gold, +1 Great Admiral point per turn. So it'll basically help us with trade and gold, so. And we've already finished our Hanging Gardens earlier in the game, so why not get a second wander going? Show off our greatness. Okay, builders in the coastal tile. We're gonna move up our heavy chariot. Oh, hell yeah. They're in for it now. Look at these guys retreating now. Look who's retreating. It's not us anymore. Alright, so we got river flooding near the Gaul. Increased trade route capacity, like I said. Things are looking up right now, so that's good. I love a leader who's surrounded by impressive military. Thank you. So we pleased the Gauls' agenda. It looks like, yeah, I guess building that heavy chariot really boosted our military rating there. Okay. It might be safe now. Let me see. We're gonna hold our archer there, and it looks like it's a good time to move our settler up. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna work these crabs here with more fishing boats. Another river flood up north there. Things are going okay. Where'd my scout go? Oh, over there. Next turn.
Pemanti Kingeton. Haha. Drikeso solos.
So M. York says, so many troops, haha, look at them all. Yes, our army is impressive, isn't it? Oh shit, guys. So it says an unmet player has been defeated, which means not a city-state, but
without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers.
True enough. So yeah, but basically Civ has already been conquered in this game, so somewhere out there. One that I haven't met, so it must be in a different area. But yeah, pretty crazy. This sucks though, guys. So we did not make it out of the normal era, so now we're in our first Dark Age. Because I didn't get enough points, I should have tried to get another district or something. So that sucks. We were like literally, I think, 1 point away from avoiding a Dark Age. And we failed. And out of all the civs we met, we're the only one in a dark, so that's not good in terms of loyalty pressure right now. Okay, but whatever, we're gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is. Yeah, we only exert 0.5 loyalty pressure. 10% less effective. Okay. What do I want to have my dedication bonus as this era? So we have free inquiry, gain +1 era score each time you trigger Eureka, +1 era score for constructing building that provides science as a base yield. We got pen, brush, and voice, +1 for inspiration, building with a great work slot, specialty district. We're gonna have to go with monumentality again, because that seems to be the most well-rounded one. The bunch. But we finally finished our last classical era technology, so we're gonna start moving into the medieval era techs now. Pretty exciting, right? Alright. So since apprenticeship is already boosted, may as well go for this one. That will allow us to construct industrial zones, workshops in the industrial zones, and it'll give us +1 production to the mine improvement. So that's really going to help with productivity in terms of getting things produced and out there. Looks like Columbia's already in the medieval era. Alright. So we finished our horsemen now. We can make another trader. It's always a good thing. And if you notice, guys, now we have our other road system here. So connecting the two cities, making it a little bit easier to travel. We're gonna go here and work these crabs as well. Looks pretty good. And then after that, I'm probably going to send the builder up here and try to repair these farm tiles. that were destroyed by the volcano. And move all my forces up north to deal with those barbarians. They will not stand a chance. Let's kill that archer. Perfect. Gonna move up our heavy chariot here. Damn it, they keep getting in the way. I should still be able to get the city up. I'm just gonna have to make sure that everything's safe. COD City State has given you a new quest. Recruit a great writer. Strategic resource potential unleashed. Your people celebrate a historic moment. Skeptics may ask, what good are horses? But we know now that they are a formidable weapon for our horsemen. +1 era score. So we got that for building our first mounted unit with horses. And then this just is telling us the game has entered the medieval era and your civilization has challenges of a dark age to overcome. Alright. 20 turns for our Colossus. It's under construction there. Cool. So next turn, let's see what these barbarians will do. Will they fire or will they retreat? Gonna move towards my borders. Okay, interesting. We have a World Congress meeting. So just so you guys know, so the World Congress now, it's something that starts in the medieval era, now that we've entered it as, you know, the majority of the world enters the medieval era. We have the World Congress now, which is basically, in this game, it's basically the United Nations. I know that's earlier than, like, what it actually started in real life, but basically now we get proposals, and we get to vote on it. All the nations in the world. And basically that's what your diplomatic favor points are for. So whoever has the most can put more votes into a policy and potentially get the outcome of that resolution in their favor, so that it's just another way to try to control the game and give yourself an advantage. So first resolution we have here is trade policy. So I can either vote for A, trade routes sent to the chosen player provide +4 gold to the sender. The chosen player receives +1 trade route capacity. Or I can vote B, cancels any international trade routes between other civilizations and the chosen player, and embargoes any new ones from starting. I don't really have an issue with anybody, so I'm most likely to vote for A. And because I'm not doing any international trade routes right now, I'm probably gonna vote for myself, just because then it'll pull in more trade routes from other people to me. They'll benefit from it, I'll benefit from it, and then I would get an extra trader if I did that. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna say Scotland here, which is us. Second resolution is patronage. So outcome A is earn double points towards great people of this class. Option B, no points earned towards great people of this class. It's not really an important one to me right now, but I'm probably just gonna go for the great scientist, since I already have a campus district and I'm playing a science game anyway. But yeah, so that putting in your first vote costs no diplomatic favor. I'm probably going to want to put a little bit of pressure on this one, because I'm going to want that outcome for me. So I'll do that. Next, submit. See what happens. And it passed. I got the outcome I wanted here with even Russia voted for me. So this is good. This will encourage other players to trade with us, which is going to give me a lot more benefits economically. It'll allow me to make an extra trader, which is never a bad thing. It looks like, though, with the voting in the second resolution, it was passed for great profit, so no points will be earned towards that. So players that have a religion basically did that, trying to slow down others and stop them from getting religion.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics, or exact iron making without chemistry.
So we got theology. But yeah, so basically I guess the objective there is to prevent other players from getting religion, so that they don't get in the way of the ones that they currently have already. But since we got our military unit done, what can we focus on now? Let me just exit that screen for a second. I just want to see what we're working on. Wander, district, monument, and trader. Okay. So I don't really see any military policies that will help us right now. I'd rather probably at least just keep something like that for the moment. For economic, though, we'll do the corvée, because it'll give us plus 15% production towards ancient and classical wonders, so that'll actually give us a boost for building the Colossus, which we're already working on, so that seems like a good idea for now. And then yeah, that's all we're gonna do for now. We got Dark Age policies, which you can only get when you're in a Dark Age. They have like powerful benefits, but they also come at a cost. So, for example, Inquisition, start Inquisition with 1 apostle charge. All religious units plus 15 religious combat strength in friendly territory, but minus 25% in all cities of science. Because normally when you start an Inquisition, it consumes your apostle unit, but this just makes it use just 1 charge, so it doesn't completely consume it. I think that's how it works anyway, I'm pretty sure. The other Dark Age policy, Isolationism. Domestic routes provide +2 food, +2 production, but can't train or buy settler units, nor settle new cities. This would be good for our inner domestic trade right now, but it would not be good for the fact that I want to expand. Plus, I don't really want to remove the influence policy slot right now for diplomatic, which is where the only spot we'd be able to put that card in the wild card. Because I want to keep being able to get envoys and send those to city-states, because that helps you out too. Then we have monasticism, plus 25% science in cities with a holy site, but minus 25% culture in all cities. We don't even have a holy site, and I probably wouldn't want that one at the moment. But that seems like probably a good way to catch up technologically if you're behind, which we're not. Or to even get ahead, but it would also slow you down culturally. Twilight Valor, plus 5 combat strength for all melee attack units, but cannot heal outside your territory. Could be advantage if you're trying to like defend yourself in a war. That one, and maybe you're on the losing end. But yeah, none of those really necessary at the moment. We're gonna go for military training next. Finish up our last classical era civic here, which will be done in 4 turns. Will give us some military policies here. Another wander and another envoy. Seems good to me. We're gonna send our next envoy. Let's see. Send another envoy to La Venta. So this is good now because now we are the suzerain of La Venta, so they are now allied with us. And as suzerain, we get, because we have more envoys than everyone else, and we have at least 3. So we get the unique La Venta city-state bonus, which allows my builders to construct colossal head improvements. Colossal heads provide +2 faith and +1 faith for every 2 adjacent rainforests, or for every adjacent rainforest once humanism is discovered. +1 faith for every 2 adjacent woods, or for every adjacent woods once humanism, is discovered. Tourism from faith once flight is discovered, and cannot be built on snow or snow hills tiles. At being suzerain, we also gain ownership of the city-state's resources, so that's 1 copper and 1 silver. Pretty good. And we're going to be working towards getting the 6 envoys so we get the maximum faith benefits from these guys here. Unfortunately, with all this faith we're generating, it looks like there's only 1 religion left to claim too. But at this rate, we're not going to get the great profits, so the faith might not help us with that right now. If you were to do something like, for example, go into a theocracy government, going like ahead in the future, I think you could potentially purchase military units with faith as well, if you have that accumulated. You know, assuming that you don't have... We're gonna do this, because that was a bad move to come towards our territory. They're dead. My warrior is healed. That's good as well. Gonna move our builder up here. I'm still gonna advance on these guys. We're just gonna take out that encampment because of all the problems they've caused us. That's the advantage of mounted units, is that they can move so quickly across the terrain, so they'll probably reach the encampment first, and more than likely they'd be able to handle it on their own, to be honest, even though they'll have probably an anti-cavalry, like a spearman there. I got 1 diplomatic victory point because one of my resolutions was voted for, or I won one of the resolutions. Increase trade route capacity. So I can now support up to 3 trade routes, and I'm working on my 2nd trader at the moment. Colussus is coming along there. So yeah, in terms of... Oh, hello. Got a barbarian scout there. I will not allow them to come find my territory, so we'll take care of them. So, science... Gran Colombia is in the lead so far, but it looks like I might be in 2nd place. So that's good. Cultural victory. Unmet player is leading. Domination, unmet player. Russia has a stronger military. But otherwise we're doing pretty good there. Unmet player leading for religious victory. And Colombia leading for diplomatic. How's our score looking? We're in 7th, that's not good. Well, that's why we're trying to expand here and maybe try to catch up to some of the other guys. He wants... So Simon Bolivar wants my diplomatic favor. He's offering 2 gold per turn and open borders. No thanks. I do not want to sell my favor, because then you have basically no way of pushing your agenda in the World Congress, and I don't really need money right now, since I'm pretty much doing pretty well with that. Aberdeen finished its monument here, so we're gonna begin constructing a granary, help push the population up. Looks like we got another maze there that we can begin working as well. We're gonna build our city. Scone? Not sure. I think that's what it looks like, but I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. And that is city number 5, right? Looks like it. Sweet. These guys are within range, so we're gonna open fire on the scout. See, as we get bigger and stronger here, we're able to kind of keep the barbarians at bay. They're not really gonna be able to stop us. Move our heavy chariot up. Looks like we've spotted some swordsmen that they have there. Let's send our next envoy to La Venta, so that way we have 4 envoys there. Our builder will be on shore soon. Let's get the remainder of our archer's health up. Move our warrior up here. This warrior's healed as well. Oh yeah, those barbarians they don't stand a chance. With all of these units healthy, and I have the numbers right now, we've pretty much got this. So there's another flood in Gran Colombia. Great, everything's going alright. Let's see what happens here. What are they gonna do with their swordsmen? What guides you? Surely you cannot believe in nothing. Come, show your people the light. Sounds like Shaka of the Zulu here might have a religious or faith-based agenda for his hidden one. Got another trader here. And we're gonna work on our 3rd trader so we can get the max use of our traders. Go in there. Move our warrior up. Move our archer up. This is like overkill. I don't even need all my forces up there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just to, it's probably not a great move, but I just want to annihilate them for revenge purposes. Alright. So it's not too effective against the swordsman or chariot, but we can do some damage. And then we're going to move up our warrior here. Get in position so that we can hit the swordsmen with our bows. We're going to attack them with our horsemen. There we go, we're kicking their butt now. And this trader I'm going to move to Ayer. And then after the next turn, we'll start a trade route to the capital, so we'll get a road connected that way as well. It's just gonna make it easier for us to move around, and it'll help put trading posts in all these cities, which not only increases the yields of trade routes passing through, but it also extends the range from how far you can trade with other cities, so that's good. Okay. Next turn. Those fools. They attacked my chariot and they lost. Okay. Move up the warrior. Move up this warrior. Swap places here. Heal the chariot. Move the horse. Ah, you jerks! The Gaul moved a little bit down south here to kind of cut me off, and they got the horses under their control. So I guess they won't be asking me for that anymore. That's annoying. That's the thing that happens too, like when you're in Dark Age, your loyalty pressure is weaker, so they're more likely to make like a move like that. You can get kind of right up in roach on your territory, kind of. Ah, dear. Repair this farm. Uniform a trade route with the capital. That is really annoying. Okay. I was hoping to maybe have some more space there, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So we should be getting apprenticeship and military training on the following turn.
Ваш народ достоин восхищения. Искусство, наука. Чего еще желать?
Yours is a society to emulate arts, sciences. What don't you have? So Russia's pleased because my science and culture is probably higher than theirs, or at least just very high. So that's good. We are pleasing their agenda as well. Many dispute the actual start of the medieval era, but you know it was when Scotland discovered apprenticeship. +1 air score.
We are all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master.
So the air score basically there I'm getting because I've researched my first medieval tech. +1 production of the mine improvement.
Those who in quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose.
It's your wisdom of the day. Sweet. Let's have a look at our policies here. See if there's anything we can swap out. Are we working on a harbor? We are, but it's done in one turn anyway. Yeah, so that doesn't matter so much. So I'm looking at the military policies here, see if there's any that are relevant at the moment. You know, I may as well do like conscription. It'll increase my income at the moment just because I'm not really working on anything otherwise that I would need. And then let's look at our economic policies. So we're gonna keep that one because we want to get that wander done. Yeah, I think that's good. Boosted, I think, from, was it 27 to 31 or something? It's pretty good. Okay. So now, our next tech, I think this one is important, because if we go for machinery here, we can start upgrading all our archers to crossbowmen, which will make them even stronger with their range attacks. And that's going to benefit us right now, seeing how the situation that happened with the barbarians and such. It means we'll annihilate archers and do more damage against swordsmen. Maintenance 3 gold though, but it's worth it. And it allows you to construct siege towers. So with a siege tower basically can help you ignore any kind of medieval walls, but nothing that's further than that in era. And ancient walls too. I think it just helps you ignore the defensive bonus. Then a skirmisher, which means you can pretty much upgrade your scouts to skirmishers. It's a better recon unit with a ranged attack. So yeah, we'll go for machinery. Still behind Grand Columbia technologically, but I feel like we're catching up though. And then we're gonna go to the medieval era civics here. So Russia's still ahead. What can we work on? So we got naval tradition. I think naval tradition over civil service at the moment. It'll give us an envoy, a policy for +2 admiral points per turn, and a policy for plus 100% harbor district adjacency bonus. We got another envoy. Let's send that over to Leventa. We've got 5, so we've almost got the 6 bonus there. We're gonna go back to exploring with our scout. We're gonna try to repair this other tile here, the farm tile near the volcano. I want to move up my archer and strike them. Yeah, they're pretty much done. Their encampment's like wide open right now. I don't even need to really... I may as well just go in and clear it out with my heavy chariot. And then yeah, pretty much from this point, I can just... start pulling some of my troops back. Like really, unless they create another unit in the next turn or whatever, I'm not really gonna... They're probably done for. Looks like the Gaul got control of that city. So they're kind of growing to the north. Don't like it. First tech of new era, apprenticeship. Puts us at 37 for our era score. We're trying to get to 47 to avoid another Dark Age in the next era. How's our Colossus looking? It's coming along. sailors and stevedores, I don't know how you would say that, shout and sing shanties all along the bustling wharfs in the harbor of Ayr. +3 era score for completing our harbor there. And then we get a boost for cartography. With so many ships leaving the harbors of your empire, you long to document your explorations. Awesome. Alright. So now that we have our harbor here, we'll begin constructing that lighthouse over here as well, which will give us another trader slot as well. Bring our archer home. Gonna spread out my military forces again along different parts of my border so that way we can defend it better. Raid that encampment. The danger on the doorstep of Scone has been defeated. The barbarians are driven away. +3 air score. Got victory, guys. Once again. So our current air score now, 44. Holy crap. Yeah, we made quite a jump there. We're only like 3 points away now from securing that normal age in the next era. We'll heal up our heavy chariot there. We're gonna bring our archer home. Repair this farm. It's got both farms repaired. Probably gonna move my builder east at this point. Or northeast. Start developing some of these tiles up here. New district. That gave me air score as well. Okay. Colossus. It's coming along. Sweet. Okay. Next turn. Ooh. The Gaul are still at war with them. They just hit them with their catapult. God, how awesome it would be if the city-state could actually take out their city. I mean, it's doubtful, but that would be pretty sweet. But if they ever did, they're not going to be able to take Laventa anytime soon, because they've got walls up. But if they did, I'd be able to probably declare a war of liberation on them. Because that would trigger my Civ's unique ability. So we got our next trader here. Out of our capital. What do I want to do next? Industrial zone. 2 food, 1 production, 1 production, 1 food. Let's do it. Filled our first industrial zone, and that is gonna really boost my capital's productivity there. Alright. We've got our road network from these 2 cities. Next, we'll be trying to connect Aberdeen. After those trade routes are complete, fortify you. Bring this warrior down. Bring this archer here. We're gonna transfer our third trader to Aberdeen. We'll try to complete this road connection between Aberdeen and the capital. Oh great, this volcano is active again. So both of them are active now. This is our industrial zone there under construction. Lighthouse under construction. Colossus is about 10 turns away. Hopefully we'll finish it before anyone else. Next turn. Oh man, they're just like annihilating their unit with their catapults there. Poor La Venta. They pillage their tiles too, those jerks. Alright. Form a road network with the capital, please. Fortify, I want you to come over here. I want these guys to pull back. These guys in this direction. Another river flood there. Nine turns for the Colossus. Next turn. Oh, damn. So there's a blizzard near Lahore here. One tile fertilized, one damaged. An icy wind sweeps, blanketing snow across the landscape as living creatures huddle in their dens. Move our horsemen down. And the warrior here. Fortify. All right. Do I have open borders with these guys? Oh yeah, I think I do. They're paying me for the, they must be paying me for the diamonds? I think it was, yeah. Cool. Major drought. Locusts, whir, and dust stirs in the hot wind. The land is parched by drought. It's still out of my territory, so it doesn't affect me. Get our horsemen down here just to guard our territory, spread out our forces. I'm gonna move our builder up. Blizzard is coming pretty damn close to my territory right now. Alright, next turn. Wonder if it'll change direction or if it'll hit my tiles. Oh, still battling it out up here. Got a missionary headed my way, potentially. It's a religious unit. Put the horseman there. I'll keep my warrior here. Let's just farm this tile for now. So I got a boost for feudalism. A system of lords and vassals is forming to manage all the farmlands in your empire. Nice. 2 gold, 3 food. Then we'll try to get a builder up here. Start mining the iron, because we need iron. We'll get another source of olives, and we'll get the sheep from the north there. No, well, the blizzard didn't really affect me, so that's good. It went west instead of north. Awesome. Next turn. There goes their archers. That looks like it sucked. I think the Gaul are about to bring Catholicism into my territory, which wouldn't bother me a whole lot if, unless I got my own religion, then it would. Really, the most you could hope for, even if you have it, you don't have religion, is you just don't want someone to get the victory. And the only way you get a religious victory is if you control like the majority of civilizations around the globe, that they have your faith, your religion, and that's the only way you would win. So as long as one isn't necessarily dominant over all the others, then the person can't win. But yeah, it's pretty early, so we don't really even have to worry about that. Oh, looks like they're probably going to be battling out. So we got the Gaul brought Catholicism to my city of Scone up there. Let others say what they will, but the real flourishing of medieval culture began with discovery of naval tradition by Scotland, +1 era score. So my first civic of the medieval era.
The Navy has both a tradition and a future, and we look with pride and confidence in both directions.
Excellent, okay. Let's have a look at our policy, guys. Let's see if there's anything we can slot. What are we doing so far? Monument, granary, wander, industrial. Don't know what I'm going to be doing in that city yet, but they do have their lighthouse complete, which is good. As you can imagine, the ancient lighthouses would have used fire instead of, because you didn't have electricity. Or, you know, if you know history well enough, you know that, I think maybe even ancient Egypt, I think they would use, like, mirrors. And I don't know, maybe that was the case for others as well, but that was another way of producing light. But yeah, let's check our policies. I wouldn't really change a military slot right now. I don't think I would change anything. We'll keep those policies for now. Feudalism is boosted, so why not work on this one next? Give us some military policy. And economic farm improvements now gain +1 food from every 2 adjacent farm improvements. Plantation improvements receive +1 food. And if I can grow a city to 10 population, which I'm close to, then I'll get a boost for civil service. I'm pretty sure even these 2 cities here, Edinburgh and our capital, are very close. They're at 8 population points each. And then what can we do here? We have space for another trader, but do I want to do that right now? Let me just see what my options are. Can I really only build them in 2 spots? That sucks. I'm tempted to begin constructing another wander, guys. Because if I build the Great Lighthouse, I would get +1 movement for all naval units. It must be built on the coast and adjacent to land with a harbor district with a lighthouse. +3 gold, +1 Great Admiral point per turn. Having an extra movement point for your naval units is never a bad thing. I'm gonna do it. Question is just, will we complete it in time? So if we do that, there's a start of it. Then we'd have 3 wanders to ourselves, which is pretty good. Okay, we'll get our 6 envoy in La Venta, which will maximize the benefits that I can get from that city-state. And then eventually we'll begin working on another city-state. Okay.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Yeah, I was about to say a little while ago, the Zulu are also sending their Sikh missionaries in here, so looks like those 2 are going to be battling, trying to convert my cities. The military tradition, get the point for that, got my extra trade route. So we're at 45 score, we need about 2 more points again to avoid a dark age. 4 turns until the Colossus is complete. Looking good. I love a leader who is surrounded by an impressive military. Why, thank you. Glad you noticed. Okay. We're about to get machinery, which is cool. Oh shoot. That volcano destroyed our pasture here. People gaze skyward in concern, watching smoke rise from a once quiet volcano. Gentle eruption. 3 fertilized tiles, 1 damaged tile.
Remember that people break down too, not just machinery.
True enough. So we're gonna have to repair that pasture when we're able to. Oh shit, did it destroy? No, it couldn't have. Maybe it's just because it's pillaged. I can't even remember like what was there. Because if there was a pasture, like unless it was destroyed, the resource, which I've never seen before. Was it like sheep or something? I've never seen that happen. Okay. Military tactics will be the next one we do. Because then we can make pikemen when we have the iron. You don't need iron for it, so we can make pikemen instead of spearmen. Once we get that. Switch places just for a sec. One tile damaged. Alright. There's the Great Lighthouse starting to be constructed. We've got 3 more turns for the Colossus. We are now going to upgrade our archer here. For 250 gold, I turned them into crossbowmen. So now they're better. I would do it to this one too, but I just swapped their places. So you have to be in your own territory to do it, or in an ally's territory, which I'm not at the moment. We got our scout. Now that they can embark, they're able to start exploring the coastal tiles. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end it for this video, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please give me a like so that I know, and then subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and we'll continue in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.